Welcome to my masterclass. Thank you all for showing up. Today is all about going all in on your business without giving in to burnout. So this is the perfect masterclass for you. If you feel stuck in your current career and you don't know what's next, you're a business professional or high achiever and you're ready to start your own business. You might actually have your own side hustle and you want to go into it full time, right? This is also perfect for you if you feel exhausted in your personal life, if you feel overworked and underpaid at a job you're working right now, you no longer feel aligned with the work that you're doing. And you know that if you go and try and get another job, you're just going to end up feeling like this again. Okay, so what we're going to cover today first, how to navigate career change without giving in to burnout. Second, I'm going to talk about why your perfect career is only one decision away. And last, how you can ask for support even if you think you can do it all on your own. Here's a photo of me from 2019. My first time working a 13-hour shift at the company I was working at as a project manager, right? I have a smile on my face, but don't let that fool you. Inside, I was exhausted. And little did I know that I would go home and that exhaustion would follow me there. I had no motivation to do anything, and my personal life started to suffer. And this was only the first time I worked a 13-hour shift. The next 3.5 years of me working at this job was just a never-ending cycle of overworking and overexerting myself. Fast forward to now, I take my experience and my schooling as a business operations specialist and my life coaching certification. And as a career transition coach, I help professionals and high achievers fully transition into entrepreneurship without giving into that burnout. I guide you to mindset mastery while enhancing your problem solving skills and creating those smooth business systems. And when you put those things together, those are the fundamentals of your business, and having them in place creates that confidence that you need as a new business owner, right? So how can you navigate career change without giving into burnout, right? Some of you may have experienced burnout. Some of you may know someone who's experienced burnout, and some of you may just be afraid of it because it sounds awful. It is, okay? So what is it? Burnout is complete physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion. It's when you've put so much effort into something and you've overexerted yourself, but the balance in return doesn't match, whether it's in appreciation, whether it's financial, right? There's an article that I read on LinkedIn, and this stat blew my mind that 36% of startup founders experience burnout. That's all of us. We're all trying to start our own business. And 36, that's more than a third of people experience burnout, right? Take that and put that into this picture. This is me 7 months into starting my own business. I'm looking at this spreadsheet, and if you look really close, there's nothing on it. It's just a bunch of zeros because I was putting so much work into so many different things, but there was nothing coming back. It's no wonder so many people give up and they go back and find another job, right? Here's a photo of me from a photo shoot I did for my website. I spent 3 of those 7 months redoing my business or my website. And I thought that just by having a website, I was going to get clients. And boy, was I wrong. There were so many other things I needed to focus on before doing that. Here's a workbook release from the very first workbook I did. I sat there and I thought, oh my God, this is going to help millions of people. I think 2 people downloaded it, right? Great learning experience. I had to do it to learn that, one, I can create a workbook. I can learn how to get it out there. But the time that I spent on it, it didn't bring anything back, right? Here's another one, my podcast. This is my baby, my passion project. I absolutely love my podcast, but I didn't know who I was speaking to, and I didn't know who I was trying to help by doing it. So in the grand scheme of things, all of these, along with so many others, I was focusing my efforts and my attention in the wrong places, and I wasn't getting anything in return. And as nice as it would be to serve everyone for free and help everyone, it's just not sustainable, right? We need to be compensated for our skills and how we help people and all the things we have to offer. Here is what you need to do to achieve that without giving into the burnout. You need to commit to being an entrepreneur. This is all about your mindset, right? When you decide, I'm going to start a new business, you need to believe that you are starting a business, and you have to let yourself become that entrepreneur. You have to let yourself be a beginner. right? Throw that motivation workbook out and see who buys it or see who grabs it, right? Let yourself be new at something. It's okay. It's okay to be new at something. And the only time that you'll be able to do something again is if you do something once first. And lastly, spend your time on the right things. Okay. There are certain things in your business that will help you get ahead, like knowing who you're helping. And there's other things like creating a website that looks awesome and it fuels you and it's something you created. But if no one's looking at it, it's not going to bring any money in. So you just spent so much money on a website that isn't doing anything for you. The end of that article on LinkedIn had this astounding fact that amidst all the things that new entrepreneurs go through, 93% of them would go back and do it all again because it's worth it. Whatever you want to do, whatever you feel like you can help people with, it's worth going through the ups and downs. So why is your perfect career only one decision away? Because I hear countlessly when I talk to people from my old workplace and coming through my program, I hate my job, right? The people I work with make everything so much harder than it needs to be. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't know what to do. This is so common. And it happens because people don't realize that they are the ones that have to make that one decision to create a new job, that one decision to find a new career, that one decision to jump into the unknown, right? It's scary. Maybe you're someone who was brought up to believe that if something isn't broken, why fix it, right? So if you're comfortable here and your bills are being paid, why would you start your own career? Why would you start your own business? It's comfortable, right? But why not? You need to make that one decision that even though you're comfortable now, you could be 10 times more comfortable and 10 times more fulfilled in a career that you've created for yourself, right? Sometimes when you're thinking about it and you're thinking, oh, I could really do this. I could start this business. I could help somebody with this. It might sound like this in your head. I don't have enough time to start a business. That would be great. I just don't have enough time. I don't know enough and I'm not ready, right? It's holding you back. I don't have a backup plan ready just in case I don't succeed. Don't have the money and I'm waiting for the right opportunity. All of these things are programmed into your mind because you're comfortable where you are. And there's a part of your mindset that is limiting you. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you where you are. And if you're waiting for the right opportunity, I'm going to be the first one to tell you that you need to go and create that opportunity for yourself. Make that one decision and do something that you've never done before. You need to decide. You need to decide that you want more. And you need to decide that you want better for yourself. Okay. Jen Sincero said it best. If you want to live a life you've never lived, you have to do things you've never done. It's that simple. I know it sounds easy, but you do. If you want that life that you've never lived, you have to do things you've never done. This is one of my favorite pictures, although it's a little bit of a bittersweet moment. This is me on my very last day in 2022, my last day at that job where I was burnt out for 3.5 years. I actually wept a few tears in this room looking at my empty little desk because this was my first career right out of post-secondary school. And when I started here, although I was working 13-hour shifts, I thought I was going to be here for the rest of my life. I thought, this is it. I'm going to retire here. Yeah, not the case. Anyways, the thing with this picture is I wasn't only leaving a company that I was burnt out at, I was also leaving somewhere that I was very attached to. And what I was going into was complete unknown. I was stepping out into what am I going to do now? Where do I go? Okay, so how can you ask for help and support even if you think you can do it all your own? The point of this is not that you can't do it all on your own. Every single one of you here is capable of marketing, of learning sales, of figuring out who your perfect client is. All of these things, you are definitely capable of doing it, but I'm here to tell you that you don't have to. You don't have to go through it by yourself. You don't have to spend 7 months wasting your time on a bunch of random stuff with no money coming in, sitting up at 10:30 at night wondering, what the hell am I doing wrong, right? You can, but you don't have to. That is what burnout is. Okay. Every single coach has a coach. Think about that. Every coach has a coach. Any mortgage broker has a mentor when they start. Everybody has to start somewhere. And what we do is we learn from people who have gone through it before us. Okay. This success story is of Afnan. And she came to me after being burnt out for 1.5 years. We were working together to figure out how she can get out of her current career teaching special needs children to get her into something that was going to burn her out a bit less. As fulfilling and rewarding as her job was, she needed to make a change. So we worked together for 3 sessions. And throughout these 3 sessions, we figured out that her work-life balance looked like working from home, working from somewhere that she could travel and still make money, visiting her family back home, going on vacations with her partner, right? She had to learn a new skill though. She went from teaching to web development. So she had to develop a whole new skill on learning how to code software. And what that needed was her to develop new habits. We worked on these things throughout our sessions. And as amazing as this is, only 7 months later, she started her new career. Like that is mind blowing. And I'm so proud of her. It took her 7 months to switch careers. She wrote me this beautiful testimonial. She said, I highly recommend Anna for her exceptional coaching skills and the positive impact she had on my career. I am so grateful that I was able to be helpful in this transition. I helped her see where her habits were lacking, and we developed those new skills that 7 months later had her send me this message. She finally started switching her career and she quit her job. If you want to experience a career transition just like Afnan, my Burnout to Balance coaching program is just for you, right? We go over mindset, skills, and systems. These are the fundamentals of what I go through with every single one of my clients. Why is it important to master your mindset? Staying motivated, right? When you're starting a business, you need to stay motivated through all the highs and lows, right? It's going to try to take you down, but you got to know that once you go down, you can only go up. What we're trying to do here is to maintain focus and build that confidence so we don't get dragged all the way down and get turned around to going and finding another job, right? Your skills. Why is that important? Your skills give you credibility. Your skills give you the ability to get your clients results, and they provide value to whoever you are helping. And lastly, the systems. The systems keep you organized, they save you time, and they maintain quality. Think of things like automating your emails, automating a schedule for your content to release, so you don't have to spend so much time writing all of your captions, writing all of your content, and doing all those manual, tedious tasks. Think of things like having a daily checklist of business things that you want to do every day, right? These systems help you stay organized, building that mindset and using your skills without letting you dip into that burnout. So what do you get? You get one-on-one coaching for 6 months in the program. That's 12 coaching sessions that are bi-weekly and they're an hour long each. You get unlimited support, workbook access, and you get session recordings that you can access forever. So you can look back and see all the hard work you've done over the 6 months. Who I'm looking for? All my new entrepreneurs. That is all of you. If you've been starting your business for the last 6 months to a year, that is exactly who I'm looking for. And you're ready to make that one decision towards creating the right career for you. I'm looking for coaches, consultants, educators, creative professionals, freelancers, the people that want to leave their 9 to 5 and jump into building their own career, all while avoiding going into burnout. How it works is we schedule a discovery call. We get on the call, and once we qualify you for the program, we'll jump right into onboarding. Once you're onboarded, we'll get together and make a game plan, and we'll figure out where you are now and how we're going to get you to where you want to be at the end of the 6 months. And last, we're going to transition you into your new career. So the only question I have left to ask is, are you ready to make your career change? Does anybody have any questions? Do you have any questions about the program? What to do next? Go ahead.
So I did have some questions about, how you were working with that client and she ended up getting into a new career. Was it another job that she was looking for, or was she looking to be a business owner?
Yeah, so for her, she actually wanted to switch careers, not start her own business. The fundamentals of it were the same, though. Her mindset wasn't in the right place because she had a course to get herself certified and learn the skill of coding for like a year before she came to see me. And for some reason, her motivation was lacking and she couldn't get herself to find the energy at the end of her day to go and actually learn that skill. So working 3 sessions together, we very quickly figured out where she could change those habits and those skills. And I mean, in 7 months, it's really impressive to me.
Yeah. So you're able to help both entrepreneurs who are transitioning out of the workplace,
Mhm.
from the employee mindset into a more entrepreneurial mindset. And you can help people who are just looking to get out of a job into a new job that better suits
Correct.
them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes a lot of
thank you. Well, thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to send this recording in an email, so keep your eyes out for that. And other than that, enjoy your Friday, everyone.
Thank you, Anna.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
See
See you.
ya.